Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I heard Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we're going to take a look here at the energy for today. Not just for today, but see what you need to know. I'm just going to do a random, what do you need to do? No, I'm going to do a Celtic cross on the energy moving forward. This morning I asked you guys if you wanted to hear a channeled message that I got yesterday from coming back from the gym, and this is my first time that I got to sit at my desk today. Couldn't figure out how to upload it from my phone, so I'm going to do that. You'll see that channeled message right after, sometime after this video. It's interesting because one of the messages, I've listened to it like 3 or 4 times. Like when you're channeling, it's something, obviously something being channeled through you, right? Spirit being channeled through you. So I'm just saying what is coming through me. And there was one part on there particularly, and it was like, which has had me thinking all day, which is why I really haven't posted it yet, because I wanted to sit on it. And it was saying black and brown people are protected. And that was it. And then it just cut to something else. And I just really didn't understand where it came from, what it was about, what it was referring to. Obviously, you know, it's good to know that we're protected, but, you know, I don't know. I didn't know what it was implying. Like other people aren't protected, which is not true. But later on, as I sat in meditation, thinking about that was that what I got and what came to me was it was about racism. I'm not sure why that came up. I mean, obviously it hasn't gone anywhere. It's still here. It's not going to go anywhere. And I was thinking maybe if something was going to ramp up in the future, not sure. But what I did get is that racism is an energy harvest. And I think we've known that, right? We all know that, but do we really know that? And I don't know why I need to talk about this right now. Because it could be the same thing as hate. Okay, so that's why I'm talking about this right now. So it's all coming together now. Okay, so now I know what prompted this channeled message. When I was working out, I was thinking about the message that I did the other day about the contracts that you go into with people based off of raised energy. And raised energy can be anytime. It could be high emotions, it could be anger, it could be rage, it could be happiness, it could be joy. But what we see a lot is people triggering people intentionally, right, to get their energy. When narcissists make you mad, they want you to get mad, they want you to get riled up because they want to harvest your energy. It gives them power, and it's not the person, it's the spirit that is connected to the person. So I think that's what prompted that message, because now I see it was answering a lot of questions I had. And so that goes back to the thing where I'm referring to the racism, why it exists. Why does racism exist? I always thought it was the silliest thing, which is 2 different shades, right? Well, obviously it's deeper than that, obviously history, right? But I'm just saying at its core essence. So now I see there is some sort of energy, which I think we've known this before. It's a different energy that we give off, that there are a certain group of people who feed off of that energy. I hope you're following me because I feel like I just need to get this out for whatever reason, that feed off of that energy, which is why racism is not going anywhere. Even though the people see that it's wrong and that we know that it's wrong and we know that it's not right, it's a higher purpose for it to not be going anywhere, because obviously people get angry. People get angry with it, and that anger feeds something. Okay? I don't know. I guess it all makes sense when you guys listen to my channeled message. And it's about to come up after that. I guess I just needed to get that out. Okay. All right, let's get into this, Aries. Sorry about that brief. I don't know. Sometimes when you just got to get things out, you got to get it out. For those of you who don't know, I am offering Chelsea's Cosmic Cash Flow. It is well underway, okay? It is well underway. A lot of people have already requested it. It's a 3 to 5 day turnaround. If you would like it, and if you want more information on it, I posted it in the community tab. And you can email me, okay? You can email me at ariessoulguidance222@gmail.com, all right? Oof. can't wait for y'all to hear that channel message, and then we can come back and talk about it tomorrow. All right, what do we have here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What do we have? Tick-tock. Tick-tock. We're going to read that. Tick-tock. Show me what else. Soulmates was trying to come out. Higher power. I already know it's coming out. Okay. Higher power. Tick-tock. Higher power. Number 4. To be fair. Wow. My spirit guides are speaking to me right now. Wow. Okay. Thinker. Tick-tock. Higher power. To be fair. There is about to be a great spiritual awakening that is about to take place on our planet. A great awakening. I think we've been hearing that for a lot, but what does that really entail? I really do believe it. This might be what they were talking about, Jesus coming back, things like that. Not literally, but like there's something here where the energy is going to shift drastically. And it's going to be around justice, themes of justice, people being vindicated and receiving justice. Okay. And this could be on a personal level. This could be on a personal level. You, me, our personal lives. And I also feel this is on a collective level. Okay. We got to be fair, higher power, and we got, TikTok, to higher power, and to be fair. So situations in your life, if you feel like so there's been certain situations in your life that have gone unchecked, like checks and balances unchecked, where you're just like, you know what, they got away with it. You know, they got away with hurting me. They got away with betraying me. They got away with getting over on me. I feel like we are going to be about to see some sort of transition of power. Transition of power. Spiritual awakening. But the one power that remains the same is the higher power, right? Higher power, source energy. Tick-tock. There's something that is about to happen. Tick-tock. To be fair, talks about justice. Show me what else we have here. Soul's Journey, Lesson, Oracle. Freedom. Freedom. Yep. Perseverance. It's okay. Keep going. Happiness. Happiness. I don't know why this message is making me so happy, because I just feel it through my soul what it is saying. Freedom, happiness, peace. Peace is at the bottom of the deck. Peace. What else do you have to say, Spirit? Grief and service. Grief and service. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. I feel good when I can help others, being in service to others. Tell me about this. Indecision. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This feels like someone is going to want to be indebted to you. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, resentful, remorseful, to be in service of, to be in service to you. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. I feel like, obviously, people know when they did you wrong, right? So there's a situation here where somebody was choosing to block their own intuition or not listen to that little nudge that was saying, you're not doing something right. I don't know if I want to say that on YouTube, but okay. Gratitude. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Envy is at the bottom of the deck. Guilt. I'm seeing over here in reverse. Guilt. Okay. let's just do a few cards, and then I'm going to go into the... This is so funny. Somebody gave me a pineapple today at my gym. Random, right? But not really random. We have this thing called the Irish Italian Parade down here, and they throw, instead of throwing beads, they throw beads too. But they also throw vegetables and fruit and stuff. And somebody gave me a pineapple today. It came out. Reconciliation. Somebody is going to be wanting to make amends, is what I'm hearing. To make amends. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. There's peace coming. Career, something around career being elevated. Career, this could be the setting career. And give me one more. End of your career. Oh, shit. At the bottom of the deck, it says psychic ability, trust your intuition. Somebody didn't know. We got younger woman, dealings a relationship with a younger woman. We also have rabbit, too much concern with sexual energies, and shield. You need to defend yourself. Let's read TikTok real quick. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them right on time. They always show up when you need them right on time. TikTok, to be fair, higher power. TikTok, higher power, to be fair. Aries, if you have been done wrong in any way, I feel that there's some sort of justice or vindication coming. Freedom, if you will. Freedom that will lead to your happiness. Okay, that will lead to your happiness. That will lead to your happiness. I'm going to keep it that simple, even though it's really, really more intricate than that. I keep feeling like, and you don't get this very often. So that's why I'm like, what is this about? Thought they could be that someone will. So what I'm hearing is be remorseful that they got caught. So that's what it is. They're remorseful that they got caught. So I don't know if they're really remorseful about what they did. We have soulmates. We got cheater, unfaithful, lying. This person is using you for your finances and power. Keep your heart pure. Keep your heart pure. Relocation. Heartbreak. What is happening here, Spirit? What is this about? I know soulmate sounds like I'm speaking about something romantic, but I also feel that the soulmates card is talking about people that we incarnated here with, to this world with. Soulmates. We think about soulmates as the people that we connect to on an intimate level, whether they be friends, whether they be parents, whether they be siblings, whether they be lovers. That's what we think of soulmates as, and how they're conveying it to me right now is that soulmates are also people that we incarnate into this life with in the same time, space, reality. So we're soulmates, me and you, me looking at you, not seeing you, but knowing you're watching me right now. We're soulmates, especially us, because you're watching my video and we've connected here. So that's what they're speaking about. And there's soulmates that have incarnated here with us and have had a role to play. Okay, they had a role to play and they did us wrong. Okay, us, I don't know what you mean, us, but they did us wrong in some way. It could have been a role that they had to play, fulfilled, and I'm also hearing attachment. It could be these attachments that have made this happen. There's some sort of vindication, justice, but in the process, you will be rewarded for keeping your heart pure, for not stooping to such level or being connected to such evil. Keep your heart pure. Yeah. Ten of Swords. The end of a painful cycle is upon us. The end of a painful cycle is upon us. What is the biggest challenge? Two of Wands. Choosing a side. Choosing the direction that you want to go in or who you want to align with. Who you want to align with. What action are you going to take? What are you going to decide to do? When it's time to take action in this situation, how are you going to choose? Keep your heart pure. Because when you're dealing with energies like the Ten of Swords, of betrayal, lying, backstabbing, hurting, doing someone wrong, your human side wants you to stoop to that level. It wants you to go to that level and play in that arena. But you have a decision. We have free will. My spirit guides are literally explaining my channeled message right now. I think that's what's happening. All right. So I will link it in the description box or in the comment section when I have it up. We have the Hangman. Is the energy of what spirit wants you to focus on. Spiritual awakening, spiritual alignment, not acting too quickly. The Hangman is in the suspension energy. He's waiting. He's in limbo to see, so he can see all angles of a situation. Don't act out of raw emotion. Don't act out of anger, any type of raw emotion. Go higher. Go higher. Expand your consciousness. Expanding your consciousness is love. That is what love is. Think about it. Think about it. I always heard this analogy in somebody's near-death experience when he was explaining when he found out what expanding your consciousness is, and it's always resonated with me. When we see people, like for instance, a homeless person go into a store and steal some bread, right? Smuggle some bread under his shirt. The first thing that the store owner is going to do is call the police, because in their mind, all they care about is that they have lost an investment. They have lost hard-earned money, okay? And that person who stole the bread is a criminal, and the police is coming to take them away. But what does expanding your consciousness look like? Expanding your consciousness can look like simply asking that person, why did he take it? Why did he take it? Well, I'm hungry. I'm homeless. You know, I don't have a job. Well, you may see in our day and age, you may see somebody tell him, well, you're lazy. You can get a job. You can do anything for money. You're just lazy. But expanding your consciousness may look like, well, why are you homeless? A simple question. A simple question. Why are you homeless? You know, he could have been like, well, my wife died and I spent every last dollar trying to pay for her cancer treatments. And then when she died, I just gave up on life and I didn't have any family. In this day and age, people would probably be like, boo-hoo. You know, but true expansion of the consciousness would be, how can I help you? See, we're in this day and age right now where everybody is so wound up tightly about this fake currency that we call money, that to help or extend or expand their consciousness is too great a task. To ask somebody on the street how they're doing, to take time out of your day and ask somebody how they're truly doing, is too great of an expense. But that's what true enlightenment is. It's not about just being kind. It's about opening up your mind to see something from someone else's perspective. That is unconditional love. So when you say that you love someone unconditionally, that means with no conditions, no restraints, no judgments. Sometimes that is extremely hard to do in a third dimensional mindset. Because in a 3D sense, money is king. In the past position, we have the Nine of Pentacles, financial independence, security, wealth, and health. Let's see here. Crowning you, we have the Nine of Wands, perseverance through a situation, the wounded warrior, not giving up, even when feeling beat down. Aha. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting this Nine of Pentacles is like, this is weird, like an ancient time. Like where someone had riches, had gold, was placed at a higher frequency. And I'm talking about this could be generational. This could be spiritual. This is, and I'm seeing they come to Earth, and instead on Earth, they're at the bottom of the totem pole. And they're struggling. But their spiritual inheritance is very rich. This thumbs up. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Tell me what's coming towards in the near future. Ace of Wands. A new beginning. Passionate, exciting new beginning. An opportunity to start anew. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. What is the energy here of the collective? The Seven of Pentacles. Investments. Seeing what you've invested in or what you've invested in. There's about to be a return of some sort. Tell me what's in your environment. I saw the Seven of Swords wanting to pop out. What is in your environment connected to the Ten of Swords? The King of Wands. I could have sworn I saw the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Wands, a visionary leader. Someone who's taking action to fulfill a role or to help other people. This could be somebody who's in their ego too. Tell me about what's in the distant future. The Three of Cups, celebrations. Being happy that there is freedom. Being happy that you're free from a situation that was meant to suppress you, to put you down, to hurt you, to harm you, to trick you, to steal from you. Tell me about the outcome. I'm seeing the Eight of Swords. But this Eight of Swords is connected to the Ten of Swords. Tell me about the outcome for the Aries collective. Let me see here. Six of Wands. I knew it. Victory, success. So this Eight of Swords outcome is not for you, Aries. This Eight of Swords is for the person who betrayed you, or people. Collective of people. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Because I can't say it, but I understand what I'm saying. Right? The Eight of Swords could be spiritual jail, imprisonment, feeling powerless when they're not, illusions, bondage, okay? Because of the Ten of Swords, because of the trickery, deception, and betrayals that they put on you, on a different collective of people, because I felt this was not for you. I felt like this was for the enemy, okay, if you want to say it like that. And that's why I asked what was the outcome for the Aries collective. Six of Wands, victory and success. Completely two different energies. Be careful with too much concern of sexual matters. That is how some people of lower frequencies will trick you. Be careful. It's almost like these little spores, okay, that attach to you, and I'm seeing it attached to your brain. Be careful who you're sleeping with. I mean, I see this all the time, but be careful. You think that you're in love with certain people, and it's not love, it's attachment. Now, sex is not bad. There are people out there who are just meant for you. But if you get tricked by the wrong people, be careful. I'm going to leave this message right there. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.